Hello and welcome to the Daily Love Draw. This is the cronecast at the rising moon. I also do the Spirit Guide Daily, so don't forget to look for that. We've got some True Love Oracle cards. We're going to get some Wandering Woods inspiration cards. And the Crystal Tarot is going to be bringing you 3 cards to tell you when you're in a collective, we all share an energy. What's the relationship and love energy surrounding you today? Please remember all of these messages are timeless. And please don't forget to subscribe. It helps my channel. Hit that post bell notification if you want to know every time I post a video. And if you want to book me for a private reading, there is a link to my website in the description box down below. Let's get going here. What's the love and relationship energy for the collective today? All right, we have the 7 of Cups in reverse, which is kind of like needing to act within the 3D. The 7 of Cups is that card of sometimes fantasy and illusion. Sometimes it's a card for spell work. Sometimes it's a card for everything being up in the air. When the 7 of Cups is in reverse, it's very much a 3D, down to brass tacks type of energy. And it's coming out with the Major Arcana card, the Strength card, which is the Leo card, the overcoming with compassion. It is also that card of a triumph over adversity. And it comes out with the Temperance card, which a lot of times my collective is going to be a little bit haunted by the Temperance card because I deal with so many trauma survivors, and to have the best and the healthiest and the sexiest relationships that you can, you need to be in your healed state. But it's also a 2 of Cups card because there's always a 2 of Cups hidden within the Temperance card. It's the Sagittarius card as well. Leo card, Sagittarius card, lots of fire sign energy again. Listen, this is a card of like being noticed quite usually, frankly, because Leos are like, they tend to draw the eye. They have a tendency to be very attractive as well. They like being center stage. You're going to be feeling very much within your power. And if you're venturing out into the world at all, know that like there's a tension, but you're able to handle it in this wonderfully balanced state. This is a little bit of a call, because Temperance is also about balance, to make sure that you've aligned. When it comes to meeting somebody, you may find yourself, you might develop a new crush today with this Leo energy, the Strength card energy. Again, it is somebody who draws the eye, but take your time and be patient with it. Let yourself get to know that person. Remember, the best relationships develop as we get to know somebody. It's fun to have that, that spark, and this is a card of a spark, and this is a card of a spark. If there's anything going on today, know that it is the start of something. For those of you already in relationships, lots of fire sign energy, which is a good sign for passion. For those of you who are potentially trying to work out a conflict within a relationship, this does say that the sun does not go down on the day without there being some kind of resolution, because this is a card for forgiveness as well. Let's go ahead and get a true love reading card. What have we got for the collective today? What's the love and relationship energy? Here's the thing. If you've got a crush on somebody, you're likely to cross paths with them midday or so, between like 12 and 3. I'm not sure much comes of it, but like I feel like you feel very confident, because the Strength card is a card of confidence. You're feeling more and more, I kind of want to say, solid within this world, knowing what you have to offer, knowing that you'll accept nothing less than what you are due. Boundaries, that is the card as well that is all about being healed. Why do we hear the word boundaries every time we turn around when you're healing, particularly from things like codependency, toxic relationships, or dysfunctional relationships? Because learning strong boundaries is one of the ways that you can tell when you're being mistreated, and to call a halt to something before it develops into a toxic dynamic. Now, that doesn't always mean releasing the relationship. Sometimes it's just like, hey, please don't talk to me like that. And remember, when somebody really cares, anybody can make a mistake. They can apologize and never do it again, and that's a real mistake. Somebody who repeats it is showing that they have a behavior pattern that they have to address, and they may not be ready for the relationship that you want. I like that 2 of Cups energy in the Temperance card with the Boundaries card. For those of you in dating relationships, you really may have to prioritize your needs above another's. Somebody might be pushing on your boundaries a little bit. With friends, the most unlikely friendships can form like variegated lichens on a hard rock. They create a tight bond. Listen, one of the whole friends with benefits thing, and then or also making friends with somebody and having it develop into something else, is also one of the things that is hinted at here, because boundaries may be being crossed kind of slowly and patiently. There may be somebody in your life, the energy supports somebody in your life getting closer to them, but take your time and be patient with it. There's so much there. One of the things I'm noticing are the big cats being echoed in the boundaries and the strength card. One of the things that you'll know is that you still have a lot of options, meaning that even if you're single and you're like, I feel like I've been looking forever, like this is one of the days where you will really feel that kind of I feel strong, I feel attractive energy with the strength card in the upright. Pretty good relationship energy today, but not the day where you are likely to like fall head over heels in love. The temperance card calls for you to be patient, to be cautious, particularly if you've overcome toxic relationship dynamics. It's always best to get to know somebody as well as you can before you really decide whether or not they belong in your life. One of the calls of the temperance card is to take your time, even when you have that heat, that passion with the strength card. Take your time on deciding how long somebody is meant to be in your life. Enjoy each day as it comes and let the future reveal itself slowly and patiently with that temperance card. All right, that was the daily love draw for today. Thank you so much for joining me.